Hey, how's everyone doing today? This is Tomer, the co-founder of the Digital Reach platform, and today I'm going to show you step by step on how to create a lead gen campaign on Facebook. So you first want to go and log into your Ads Manager account, and you can see right here I have no ads created. I'm going to click Create Ad in a little bit, but let's first go to your audiences. So you can see up here I have my audience tab already up and ready, but to find that you go to your the three little lines up here where you sit next to your Ads Manager and click on audiences. You'll be redirected to this page right here. And you can tell I have a few audiences created. You can make a custom audience, a lookalike audience, a saved audience. This is gonna be a basic tutorial, so we're gonna just go with the saved audience, right? So we go over here, click on this, and we'll go to saved audience. Now, I would love to do a lookalike audience, but for this, like I said, example and tutorial, I do not, and same thing with a custom audience. I might not have, a customer list yet, or I might not have, enough website traffic. That's why I just want to go with the saved audience right now. After this lead gen campaign, I may want to do that later, right? So for this specific example, I want to target individuals. I'm going to create a newsletter, a digital marketing newsletter with helpful tips and tricks. And so I'm probably going to target marketers, right? Digital marketers in general. I'm going to call my audience digital marketers digital marketers / marketer. Now, since I don't have a custom audience, there's not really anything to do over there. We're a digital marketing agency in the United States, and it's not really super specific. So I'm going to just keep it United States, right? I don't necessarily care about the specific location. Other cases, you may want to get very narrow with your target. I want people between the ages of, let's just say 25 to about 55. Let's do that. So that's about a 30-year gap. All genders. I want people who speak English. There we go. Now it's time for the detailed targeting. So I'm going to type up, go to browse real quick, go to demographics. There we go, work. You can do job titles. We'll do job titles in this case. Let's do marketing officer. Marketing assistant, digital, marketing strategist. Let's see if there's more. There we go. Digital strategy manager. There we go. Chief marketing officer. And let's do digital marketing strategist. Oh, we already did that already. I apologize. Yeah, so we'll just target those individuals right now. You can tune this up later on. You can get very specific, narrow down your audience, exclude people in the audience. But I think those individuals right now are probably fine. I mean, that way, these people can be in any industry as long as have this as their job title. We can get like I said, we can do it based on interest, behaviors. You have all these different behaviors over here. If you want to target the business owners, small business owners, that's actually an option. And under here, I think it's under more categories. Nope, it was under, let me recall. I think it was digital activities. You have people who manage Facebook pages on here too. Here we go, small business owners. So you can do that as well. You can get, like I said, very specific on the way you want to target these individuals. But right now, this is fine. Add a new connection. That's fine. I don't need these people. I don't need I don't need to include or exclude individuals. So right now, this is super basic. Nothing too special about this. It's just a simple, detailed targeting list between the certain ages. Like we said prior, like I said before, you can get very specific with your demographics, interests, and behaviors. And here are the interests. So you can actually pick the industry and the type of business they're in and so forth. But like I said, it doesn't, in this case, I'm going to be super broad. I have a very small budget that I'm going to be working with. So I want to get the best bang for my buck. And these people are going to be the individuals that would be most interested so far with my product. Now, later on, I'll create a different audience, a lookalike audience of maybe a good customer list. But like I said, this is super basic. I'm just showing you the steps on how to create it. This is on the fly right here with this. So I'm just going to create saved audience right here. Perfect. Now you can see, right, my list is only 29,000 people in the US with my specific targeting, which is, like I said, it's fine. I can, like I said, broaden it up, narrow it down, whatever way I would like to go around with it. Maybe at some point, maybe I'll even add the business managers or business owners to it. But let's continue, right? So I have my audiences up and ready. Now it's time to create the actual ad campaign. So first, you want to create your ad. So let's start right there. We're going to create a new campaign. And I want to create a lead generation campaign. So you would click this option under consideration. Yep, so here's lead generation. My campaign name will be called, here we go, DRP lead generation _ newsletter. Now, I'm going to only run one ad set, so the campaign budget optimization is not needed for this. The campaign budget optimization, if you have multiple ad sets, will spread out the amount of money you spend, and it'll like on the ad sets, and Facebook will decide which ad set is working the best, and will shift the amount of money spent like that. So right now, we'll just say lifetime budget. Like I said, this is such a small budget. We're just going to say $100 for this example. Show more. Now, usually when you click the show more button, you have the ability, depending on what it is, you have different strategies you can bid on. So I'm going to keep lowest cost. How long you want to be running all these ads, delivery type, and so forth. So I'm going to click continue. So after I press continue, it takes me to this page right here. Since, like I said, this is brand new, we're just starting off, I'm going to have to read and accept Facebook Lead Gen's terms before even creating the ad. So let's click on view terms. And I agree to the terms and conditions. Yep, I've accepted it, and I should be good to go. This ad set name, we'll just call it, I don't know, marketers lead gen. We'll just call it that. Like I said, this doesn't really make a difference for me since I only really am running one ad set. Now, here's the thing that I truly do enjoy. Is running dynamic creative. So what you do is, and we'll go on to the next step, and it'll be more clear then. But when you run dynamic creative ads, you can change between the call to action, the text, the images, headlines, and it rotates it and generates combinations of those to your audience. So it basically will create the best ad for your audience. And some audiences may receive one version of the ad, another the next version, but this is definitely the best way to get not only the best bang for your buck, but to see a higher conversion rate and so forth. So I'm going to click yes right here. I'm going to turn this on. Continue. Now's the time to find the audience. You can also create your audience here, but since we just already created it, let's go under saved audiences right here. And it's called digital marketers. I know, not too clever of a name. And you can, right here, you have, the location, age, English, which is the language, the job title, and so forth. Now, this is what my estimated daily reach will be. This is what their projection. It's not necessarily accurate. And you can see the audience size right here. So, like I said, it says 29,000. Could be not. So forth. Then you have, you're in the green right here. So you want to be somewhere up here in the middle. Maybe in this case, like I said, I want to be broad because I'm trying to get the best bang for my buck, especially with this audience. So now you go to placements, and there's automatic placements, manual placements. For my lead gen ads, I'm pretty content with just keeping it recommended. When you do manual, this is what it would look like. There you go. So you would go down to, you have Facebook, you have the different platforms. You have Facebook, you have the Instagram network, you have the placement, so you can change the feeds. Do you want it in the news feed? Do you want the Instagram feed? marketplace, right column, all these different stories, in-stream ads. This case, Facebook is going to try to show my ad to the best, try to get the most conversions for my ad. So I'll just do recommended under the automatic placement. So optimization, I'm going for leads. So my schedule date will just say, yeah, this is fine, May 7th to June 7th. And you can get very specific and change, how much the spend limits. Now, when you get charged, so when you do, different campaigns, right? If you do like a cost per click campaign, right? You actually get charged per link click versus impressions. In this case, your only option is impression. Now let's press continue. After you press continue, it takes you to this page. And so I'm going to change the ad name. I'll just call it, like I said, just call it lead gen ad. Now this is where the format continues. So when I mentioned about the dynamic creative before, if this tutorial is not helpful in this case in explaining it, you can easily just take a tour. That's going to be an option for you. But when you click here, one image or video or slideshow with multiple images, that's the only option you have, right? So here is where the media is kept. So you get up to about 10 images. I'm going to clear these images right here, and I'm going to add new images right here. So I'm going to add media. And you can see my 4 images right here. They're 20, so some of them are about 2048 by 1414. Some of them vary. For me personally, I like using the dimension 1080 by 1080 or a 1-to-1 ratio. And you can change that right with this tool right here. So you can, here we go. So you can see the horizontal, the original, and it actually does the text amount for you. So you actually want little to no text on it. And it's checking the image right now. Now there is some text right here. Let's see if it'll approve of it. Yep. So we'll do apply change. Change this one too real quick. Got 2 more. There's no text right there, so that shouldn't even be an issue. Let's do one more. There we go. So I'll just do right here. Now, these aren't going to be the images I'm going to use for my ad in general. This is just an example of something, how it would look, and just showing you how you can do it actually on Facebook. I can show you later on how to maybe use it via Canva. It's pretty simple. Definitely recommend using it. So we just put in our 4 images and changed them to a 1-to-1 ratio. Now it's time to create the dynamic creative with the copy, with the actual copy. So you have the primary text, and you can add up to 5 texts, 5 headlines, 5 descriptions, 1 display link, and then 5 call to actions. Now this is going to be simple. I'm just going to do this right here. So I have digitalreachplatform.com. I'm going to add another call to action. So I'm going to have a subscribe call to action, and we're going to see which one's going to work better. So you have different options. You book now, download, get quote, learn more, sign up, subscribe. So I'm going to do subscribe. Now it's time to get into the primary text. I recommend to do at least 4, really maybe 3 to 5, but more, try to get to that 4 to 5 range. Same thing with the headline, description. Though this case, like I said, I'm going to just focus. This is a quick, easy tutorial, so I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. I might not live up to what I was saying prior, but I don't think, just for this tutorial, I don't think that necessarily matters. Here you go. Here's 1. Want to stay up to date on all things digital marketing. Here's a second one right here. Adapt to the ever-changing world of digital marketing. Number 3, take your digital marketing strategy to the next level. And number 4, digital marketing success is right around the corner. Next, it's time to work on the headline. So I have a copy that I already have. Sign up for your daily dose of marketing content. Next, I'm going to say is sign up now, and it's going to refresh right here in a moment. Now you're not gonna be able to see it because this is on a mobile newsfeed, but when we switch to desktop newsfeed, it's gonna show it right here. Take your digital marketing strategy to the next level. Sign up for your daily dose of marketing content. Sign up now, and you can see the sign up button. And right now I'm fine. I don't have any branded content. This is where we create the lead gen form. So you click new form, and I'm gonna title my form DRP newsletter sign up. Now let's go to settings real quick. It's English. I'm gonna keep it open. No, I'll keep it restricted. You can track it, but that's not necessary for right now. I want to go for more volume. Like I said, I'm trying to maximize what I have. I'm not going to throw an intro in there that you can, and it's very suggested that you do so. Like this is what it would look like if you went to the intro. You can put a little headline up there, image, paragraph, and so forth. Like I said, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is just do the questions that I want to ask. And I'm going to, pre-fill. So I want a lot of pre-fill information right here. So I have the email and full name. So what I'm going to do is email, since I already have an idea what the jobs these individuals have, has email. I'm going to get rid of full name though. What I want to do is, because I'm going to add this to a database, I want to add my first name, and I want to add a last name right here. And just to better get an understanding where these people are coming from, I'm actually going to ask for one thing, and that's going to be right here, contact fields. Oh, and I want to find the zip code. There we go. Now, the more and more fields that you add, statistically showing that it's less likely for people to convert. So that's just something to keep in mind. I mean, you can add multiple other things: phone number, street address, demographic questions, gender, military status, relationship status, work information, job title, work email, company name, and so forth, national ID number. Now, right here, you can see how the form would actually look. Now, the image creative used in that will show up here, which is absolutely fine. Now it's time to go to the privacy policy section of your form. So I'm just going to call it privacy policy. Then I'm just going to add the link right there. Then let's go to the thank you screen. We can keep it like this if we'd like. We'll just do it for this circumstance, but you can change it. And if you can see it right here, it would obviously change, whatever you end up typing in. And we'll just put the link right here, www.digitalreachplatform.com. And there we go. After inserting the link, you can see the website link is my website. We'll go back to the thank you screen. So this is the steps that somebody would take. So when somebody clicks on the ad and they're about to sign up, this is the process they go to. So whatever the creative is up here, the next step after they press next, they see the privacy policy, which you can change if you'd like. Then you go to the thank you screen, which is right here, and then you have the view website. Now, you can be extremely creative with this and put maybe a specific landing page, message it different, have an extra call to action, and so forth. Now, all you have to do is click finish. Now, when you, I forgot to add a question. I apologize. This lets people know how the information they give you will be used or shared. So just since this is going to be for my newsletter, I'm just going to say we'll use your information to send you our weekly newsletters. Now I should be good to go. I should be able to click finished. After you click finish, it takes you right here where you have your instant form. When you have multiple forms, you can change them up. You'll be able to select one or unselect one. You can duplicate and so forth. And now all you have to do is just click confirm. After you press confirm, it will take you to this page. I'm going to turn this off because I don't want the campaign to run. This was just an example. It'll tell you you're in review. Then afterwards, it'll tell you if the ads are running or not. You can see my budget right here, the bid strategy, reach impressions, so forth, the end date. And you can play around and really dive deep. You can see the ad sets, go into your ads, and so forth. That's all you have to do to run a lead gen campaign on Facebook. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Very and highly effective. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. We're going to be doing more of these how-to videos.